What is up, everybody? This is Mr. Right Way. Today, we got a special guest on the So Excited podcast. We got Mr. Chris Downing. And if you notice him, if you don't know who he was, I did a video. He makes like these awesome, amazing handhelds. He got the world's smallest Nintendo 64. We get to that later on. But we are not with my buddies. They are doing family stuff. I'm a single man, so they doing family stuff. But we're going to kick it today. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk about some giveaways. Also, I am going to give away some codes for Xeno Crisis. What do I want to give for? Let me look at the list right here. I'm going to do one for Xbox and one for the Switch and one for Steam. So that means we're going to 3. So that means you don't know when I'm going to drop it. We'll drop it in the comments. We're going to win some games. So let's get to our guest really quick. Let's add him in here. Chris Downing. I called you drowning last time.
yeah, not drowning,
not drowning. Man, hey, everybody know I can't pronounce stuff right sometimes. So
yeah, it's all right.
How you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me on. Had a blast last week chatting with the guys and everything like that. That was actually a really good time. And
yeah, man,
having me on.
Oh man, appreciate you, man. So let's get to it, man, because you was telling me some awesome stories, man. Now, how you said you got started? Because you was telling me like you used to be a console gamer, then you moved to PC. So talk to me about that, brother.
Well, obviously, child of the '80s and into the early '90s and whatnot, and then, as time went on in the early 2000s, I kind of, after the N64, I really didn't get into much of Nintendo's consoles, and I think PlayStation 2 was probably the last console I bought.
Really?
Up until a few years ago with PlayStation 4, but yeah, I always switched to PC just for its versatility and stuff like that. It wasn't just a gaming console, you could use it for other things and whatnot, and you could always upgrade it too, which was huge.
Man, you're gonna make a lot of people happy when you talk about PC gaming, man. Because PC gamers, I feel it's like sometimes don't get enough love, but you know what? Hey, you're showing love to them and stuff.
Yeah, I just the way it is with using the mouse. Like I've always been first person shooter too for pretty much my primary, and there's just no replacement for the mouse and the keyboard in my personal opinion. But I'm sure not everyone will agree with that.
Yeah. All right, so man, what got you into like I guess making these awesome handhelds? Because the one I seen, dude, it was just crazy. Like that Nintendo 64, I was like, I had to have one. And that's the other one that you made, just tell me the whole process of starting stuff like that.
So I got into this back at the tail end or mid 2009. There was I had just dug out my old N64 from the closet or whatever and wanted to play it, but obviously one of the biggest issues with the original controllers was the control stick and how it would wear out and get all floppy and just like damn near unusable for the most part. So I went online just trying to figure out a way to fix it and see what what it really took, because back then I was not into engineering, soldering, anything like that. I had a woodworking background, I guess is probably the best way to put it. And so I searched that and I found this little hack that pretty much allowed it to they basically fixed it with Scotch tape. You took the stick apart, put Scotch tape around it, and it wasn't good.
It wasn't good, yeah.
But that led me down the rabbit hole a little bit more, and then I found this one guy who had actually made a portable Nintendo 64 out of an old school laser doodle, as they called it. It was just this kid's toy from the late or early 90s, and he crammed an entire N64 in there, called it the Darth 64. It was just an amazing piece of tech for the time, and just like, wow. And that kind of led me down the rabbit hole and found out, there was a lot of other people doing this type of thing. I mean, it wasn't nearly the scale it is these days, but in the early days, it was just it was mind blowing. And so, we fast forward nearly 15 years later, and it's, gotten to the point where
you're doing Game Boy Advance, like we see on the screen right here, like that Game Boy Advance inside a Tiger handheld. That would impress me the most right there, because everybody loves Game Boy, but then you put inside, and everybody loves Tiger, man. So that was just like a great combination.
Yeah, it was actually just it was an approximation. That wasn't obviously a real handheld Tiger. It was just a 3D printed one I designed from the ground up, and then just kind of made it fit in there. But that was. That was in response to me being very disappointed as a child. Realistically, that's all I could have. It's like the Game Boys were out of reach. And you watch all your little rich friends or whatnot. They're playing it on the
rich friends.
And you got these little, playing pinball or something. Which pinball was good. That one was probably the only good one. But and just like this is what I wanted when I was a kid. This is like okay. Now I've got the ability to actually make them. So it wasn't anything that's was necessary to do, and not very practical by any way, shape, or form. But it seemed by far the most popular one at the conferences that I go to. That everyone just looks at it and they're just like, "Whoa, dude!" Some have called it taboo, and some have thought that was the best thing they've ever seen. It's just.
Man, dude, I think it's the best thing that you didn't, you really had done, dude. It's amazing. I like it a lot. Like we were saying, there you go. Right there. Let's get your full screen on there, man. Look at that. The Game Boy Advance right there.
Sorry for the lighting, but
that's all right. Got Doom in there. Now, how long did it take you to make that one? You say
this one? This is like the actual maybe fourth version of this that I did. So once you go through it a couple of times, obviously it gets faster, but this probably took a lot longer than it should have. That way. Probably a couple of months to actually design and build this one.
One-man team.
What's that?
One-man team, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much all done in-house, and I don't have a workshop or anything like that, really. I'm actually right now, since we had to move a few years ago, I'm working in a broom closet. I'm the friggin' Harry Potter of modding right now. I literally have a 2 foot by 3 foot bench that I built into a closet that goes downstairs, that has my soldering equipment and everything like that on it, and that's kind of how I'm running things. But I work at a digital print shop as my real job, so I've got a whole plethora of fun toys that I play with, which allows me to do these really cool custom graphics, all the CNC cutting and all that type of stuff. So it's a nice perk.
So you had a Nintendo 64, the Game Boy Advance. Mm-hmm. What else are you working on, or what would you think you like to do? You said, didn't you say like you just did a Neo Geo at one point?
No, I didn't do a Neo Geo. It's been done in the communities before. Trying to modify those consoles a little bit, which is a beast of a task.
I bet it is. What do you want to do next? You think? What do you want to do next? Or you got anything coming down the pipeline?
I've actually just over the past month been absolutely nailed by requests for these, the portable N64s that you saw. Our buddy John Driggs was at MGC, and he came in and he just did a quick little, video of, me just displaying that, and it friggin' blew up on Instagram. I mean,
wow.
He, I think last time I checked, it was like at 1.1 million views or something like that. I'm just like,
crazy.
And he, and thankfully he didn't even tag me or anything in it. It was just people, looking in the comments and stuff like that, really engaging with that post. And, I'm actually building 3 more right now on commission, and I've got a backlog for another 3.
Wow. That's good, man.
Yeah. And I mean, for just doing them on my free time and everything, that's pretty cool. But hundreds and hundreds of requests and just people that I couldn't get back to or anything like that. I'm just like, this is nutty.
He said this is nutty. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Like, so how long will it take you to get, like, say I bought one from you, or I put a request in? How long will it take me to get, like, from the request to the final product?
It all depends. I mean, it's built on my availability and the free time I have to do it. I mean, it's a hobby. It's not a job. And I make that very clear to anyone who wants one. It's just like,
you're going to wait.
This is I'm doing them, but the new advancements that we have in this new model is all like everything inside is repeatable and quickly, easily produced. Like, it's all modular on the inside. There's no more like super tedious hand wiring of anything, or doing like the 50-pin cart relocations, one wire at a time, 100-point soldering. That's no more. It's all done modularly, and it goes a lot faster, especially since the first ones already been done, and modifications have been made to make it easier each time I do one. So right now I can, if I were to sit down and just actually start building things, I'd have the time I'd be able to build 3 in the less time it took me to build 1. So it's definitely a lot better, because the first version though took over a year.
Okay.
So because everything had to be designed from the ground up, all the custom circuit boards, all the casings, pretty much everything was, brand new and hadn't been tested, hadn't been made. So there was a lot to it to get to that point.
Well, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. So let me ask you this too. While I'm getting like requests right here. What would you think? Not think, but what do you think about the current state of the video game industry right now? Like the PS5 and Xbox 360, or I say 360 because I'm talking about 360 now on the channel, but like the Xbox One, stuff like that. What do you think about all the stuff like that?
As I said, I'm really not all that involved with the modern day, console wars and whatnot. I'm more, I'm kind of more into the old school stuff, with it being like the ridiculous pricing for retro tech and how it's still going on, and how in like the 4 years after COVID hit, it absolutely just, spiraled out of control, because that being a console modder, we always went to the used side of things. We wanted to find the deals that were, the scratch and dent, or the for parts not working type thing, because that's what we used to buy. And even that got ridiculously expensive too, just because the demand got so high.
Man, I can't believe how, hey, the demand on that, I bet your demand is like through the roof. Like, people like, like, give me one. Because when I showed that video last time, I'm in my comments, people are like, oh, I need one. I want one. And, now on Nintendo 64, people are who grew up, and now they got money and got jobs. They got, they have 64s and GameCubes and stuff like that. Would you ever try a GameCube one?
They've been done, but ever since the Wii came out, it basically made making GameCubes irrelevant, because it's essentially the exact same hardware, just overclocked. But it also has a lot less power consumption. So being able to play the entire GameCube library natively, as well as the Wii, at less power, it definitely made a lot more sense to not even bother with the GameCube anymore. So that's why after the N64, there was a brief period where the GameCube was popular. It was the next step.
Yeah.
But as soon as the Wii got involved, and there was a lot of other people that took it a lot further than I ever would have gone, totally like reverse engineered it and got it so you could actually cut the entire Wii board down to something smaller than a credit card.
Oh.
And that's how, these things were born. It's basically the same size as a Game Boy.
Yeah.
And it's a full-fledged Wii.
Somebody in the comments right now said, what's your favorite retro console to mod, and which is the easiest?
So obviously I'm partial to N64. That's just been, my go-to ever since I started this. It's probably not the easiest to if you're starting out with, but it's more straightforward though than some of the more modern versions. I mean, aside from doing the casing and all this, which was fairly complex to do, this was by far the easiest because all I did was just take the Game Boy out and put it in here. I mean,
I can do one of those if I knew how, the mod and all that kind of stuff, basically, right?
Yeah. If you got the casing was the hard part, but then everything, there's minimal wiring. Obviously I had to wire the buttons and stuff to the motherboard on the inside, obviously, so everything works. But, as far as complexity goes as in assembly, this was the easiest.
I think, hey, that's a badass machine, though. I ain't gonna lie, man. I really, really, really like that. And I see that, I'm like, I look at the little Tiger handhelds I got in here. I got like this talking Street Fighter one, and then like I got a couple other ones. I'm like, man, I just like open it up and put a Game Boy in there. But it just is pretty darn cool, man. So, I think touching in, like, how long have you been doing this again?
So this is my 15th year.
Hey, man, you a console generation yourself right there. You're a whole console generation, bro.
There's a reason they call me Grandpa when I go to these conventions.
Oh, hey, as long as you don't like, hey, come over here, doing all this stuff. Back in my day, we used to have like, as long as you do all that, you're good, man.
Well, yeah, I'm 3 steps away from them holding onto my hand with a walker, them saying, "Okay, Grandpa, time to put you to bed." For sure thing.
Hold on, y'all, because we got bad storms here in the Dallas area, so I'm like, I'm checking, like, making sure. All right.
No trees going through the window.
No. I'm looking because it's on and off, man. It's like crazy. Like right now, it's a season. Like I was telling you earlier, like you just don't know, man. Like I said, y'all don't get tornadoes down here, but we get tornadoes down here. And poor Houston got hit like last week. But the weather, man, like it's been like humid and weird all day. It's been like a weird vibe, and we still liking this stuff. I'm looking at my phone right now, like, sorry guys, but looking at a thunderstorm warning or watch. Let me make sure. What is it on right now? Yeah, severe thunderstorm warning right now, but it's about to end. But it's a watch going through the rest of the night. Which severe thunderstorms, I could sleep through that. But man, just like like stand through this hurricane coming through. Like no, and no hurricane, but no tornado either. But okay, so yeah, most of it's passed. But then what's so crazy about it, like, and then you can see, like, I'm show you right here, like you see a lot of that bad weather right there. Yeah, like it passed, but then right behind it, it'd be more weather, and that's how it is, and here in the South in Texas, it's just really weird, I just hate it.
It's been so.
Hey, Retro
Rob, hey buddy.
He said nothing wrong with being the grandpa in this conversation. Think about the cool stuff you can reference. Teach the youngins. What can you teach these youngins?
Yep. Well, so some of these guys like to get the world's smallest N64 portable. My buddy G-Man built that.
Yeah.
And he and I actually started collabing, or I started doing projects for him right when he was getting started. I used to do a lot of CNC cases back in the day before 3D printing took over. And he was actually, I won't say a student, but he was one of the guys that, I think I really helped inspire to get to where he is. And then he just, he ended up going to school for electrical engineering or electronics engineering, and then started, doing all these custom circuit boards and stuff like that, specifically based around modding, which is just, he pretty much was one of the key figures that modernized, portable making, because it was kind of getting pretty stagnant there around 2013, 2014, and it seemed like the whole hobby was going to die. Mm-hmm. But when the low volume circuit board manufacturing and the 3D printing and those things came along, as well as a much better organization system of build logs and guides and whatnot became more prevalent and apparent, it really started to kickstart things, and then a whole lot of cool stuff started coming out. It was really, really insane to watch how fast it went from there, from on the cusp of no one cares anymore to being
looking at. how has so you said the scene and stuff. What gives you that, I guess, that creative juice is flowing, like when you make one, then you're like, all right, I don't want to do it again, but I want to try to make it better. Like what gets you in the mode of just getting it? 'Cause I can feel that can be like real taxing, and some days you're like, man, I don't want to finish this thing, but you see it coming together and stuff like that. Like what motivates you?
Well, it's kind of more or less just trying to see, what the next step is within. I'm not going to say comfort zone, because obviously, if you have a comfort zone, you're never going to make it anywhere past that.
No, you're right. All right,
but the I guess it's just really embracing the new technology that comes into it, and just seeing what you can do with it. So like when I started working at this job a few years ago, it's a company called Megaprint in Holderness, New Hampshire, and just being able to have all of a sudden this new equipment, which, I've used little CNCs for years. I've used, little inkjet printers and stuff like that. We got the big stuff there, and being able to learn how to run that has also kind of been like, well, if I can use it this way, how can I implement it into, projects like this? And that's been kind of like a push, because, for work too, it's been, I don't think we've ever done this before. Can we even do it? And so that's been one of the big key driving features too, is figuring out what else can we do, and with our capabilities. And that's kind of where I find the most inspiration, I guess, to see what else can come of it. And I mean, that air hockey table behind me is a example of
yeah, like let's look at it. Can you show the camera a little bit on that? And the air hockey,
a little bit. Hold on one second, let me power it on.
When we saw the video, that was pretty dope last thing we were talking about. Now, you built that from scratch?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, so I had a friend of mine who was also in the modding scene, who was there too, who's he's a software engineer. And that's kind of where I no bueno for me. The coding and stuff like that is not something that I can do.
Now, what's loading up? Is that a Raspberry Pi loading up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a Raspberry Pi running on a custom. He calls it X. I'm not sure.
Yeah, this is like somebody said, like this is like a car show for game consoles.
Yeah, but just give it a second here. It takes a minute. It's an old Raspberry Pi 2 that's running this thing, so
okay.
It's a little slow. Hyperion and Hyperbane. Yeah, there we go.
Look at that. Hold on, man. You gotta put the camera over there on that, man. Look at that. You got like Super Mario Rainbow Road over there, man. That is pretty nice. Everybody take a look at this. If you're just joining us, we got Chris Downing. He makes custom video game consoles, and this right here, this game. Ooh, okay. Look at that. Yeah, somebody said pretty colors.
Yeah, well, I myself and my kids have been mesmerized by it on many occasions. But yeah, it's a custom built. It's both 3D printed, CNC'd. It's got 600 LEDs underneath this acrylic tabletop, which was custom printed as well.
Yeah, that is nice.
This is a dual screen, so there's a screen on either side. They just mirror each other. That basically does that. Automated score counting. So just
that's awesome.
No, that didn't work. It's also Doom themed. So all around here, there's a whole bunch of Doom emblems and stuff like that. But there's 3 different play modes too. So this is basic air hockey mode. But if you push this button here, it brings you into Doom mode. And Doom mode is basically just the same game played the same way, but it's got different sound effects.
So is it a seizure, including the table right there? Like
it can be, yeah. Let me just find something to trigger that. Where did the rest of my books go?
And while you find that stuff, guys, y'all make sure too on the Patreon we moved all the giveaways to Patreon, and paying members on Patreon, when you support the channel, you are in the contest, and this is every month. A little as $3 a month. This month I'm giving away Paper Mario, the new game. It's sealed. Look at that. See, it's not like a GameStop. You get a open copy, but this right here. And I got a lot more stuff I'm giving away. Games, I'm giving away systems and stuff. It's going to be something different every month. So make sure you head over to Patreon, and I'm going to show y'all right here. This is the Patreon that y'all want to like check out. And I can't even get to my thing. There we go. Right here. Okay. So click on the banner. No, we don't want to click on that. We don't want to click on that. We want to click on this right here. So to Mr. Right Way, but right here on Patreon / Mr. Right Way, if I get my stuff together and stuff. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all. And look at me. He said, but can they play Crisis?
Not this one. No.
So make sure y'all go to Patreon, sign up. Thank y'all for all the support, you know. And then also too, the Patreon, it will go back into the channel. This is nothing to get like I need money for games. And like, no, this is going back in the channel, equipment, all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, a new game every month, and not no cheap game, not no sports games. I'm not giving no Maddens away, nothing like that. Unless it may be like the new Madden or a lot of college football when it comes out. But you know, that's neither here or there. But yeah, man, get back to that nice Airtable. Let's get your big screen.
Yeah. So, like I said, this is Doom mode. So it's basically just like different sound effects for when there's a goal that's made. So if I can get not at the right angle here.
What? Oh wow!
So, and then the
that sounds like me after Taco Bell.
And then the last one was an emulation mode, which we don't have working quite yet. But the idea is it's got emulation station built in. And so when you play it, you can actually play some of the old, whatever retro games that the Pi will handle. But it also has a composite capture mimic feature, so that whenever you playing something up here, it actually plays on the LEDs on the table. It's obviously low resolution and whatnot, but it does mimic whatever's on that screen.
Man, that's what's up. That's dope. That's so cool. That's so cool.
Yeah, this was a 2-year project. Just a lot of little things that just took absolutely forever to figure out. But I did do a video on it that explained the entire process and how it went from the ground up. So that info is out there if you want to see how it was built.
Sweet. Everybody give your information where you was at, man. Please give it up.
Okay. How do I actually do this?
Oh no, you just tell us where we find you at on YouTube and whatever.
Oh yeah. Well, Downing's Basement is my YouTube.
All right, Downing's Basement. We're gonna pull that up in just a minute. Man, anything else you want to tell everybody else before we move on?
No. Just if you got questions, let me know. I mean, that's just engagement is what I'm here for.
and right here, we're gonna pull this up so everybody. Let me see. And we'll share the screen real quick for you. So right here. All right. So this is Downing's Basement. Y'all make sure y'all go and check him out. He's about to hit 5K subs. He got 99 videos, guys. So y'all make sure y'all go and get him a subscription, scribe, all that kind. Subscribe. Put that air hockey table and all that, man. You know, man. Yeah, I want to appreciate you, man. We're gonna get you out here real quick, but thank you for like just joining in, man. Because like it's been you making me like I'm reaching my pocket, like, man, can I get one of these? That's so rough. So yeah.
Whoops, there we go. Let me just get that set up again. Boy.
But yeah, man. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this podcast. You know, we're gonna talk about some more stuff, but man, we'll get you back on later on the podcast. And then, you know, if you're in the comments, you know, be in the comments and answering any questions and stuff like that, man, we appreciate you.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me on. And yeah, we'll talk again soon.
All right, brother, you take care.
All right, see ya.
Yeah, man, that was good, man. Chris Downing, man, guys. So the podcast, we gonna be in here just a little bit longer. The guys are doing family stuff. Like I said, I'm a single man. I ain't doing nothing on this memorial. Also, too, want to give a shout out. This is Memorial Day weekend. You see, I am wearing my Blue Ridge hat. I served on the USS Blue Ridge back in the day. So all our fallen soldiers, brothers and sisters, want to just say, in their families, want to just give them a huge shout out, man, because hey, y'all it takes a lot. It takes a lot to serve. And I know personally, you can definitely, something happen, you're not expecting it, but price for freedom is not free. So just, guys, it just But anyway, I just think back on my Navy days, y'all. Like when I went back to Japan this time, I didn't go to the Navy base. Wanted to, but I had to go other stuff. And those videos will start coming out maybe about another month from now. I got a lot of videos, guys. Probably like a month's worth of videos, probably 2 months, probably of Japan videos. So I'm gonna start splicing those here and there. But I'm gonna tell y'all officially, drum roll, please. The channel. We're going to start a brand new series. I haven't named it yet, yo. But we are definitely going to go for a full Sega Saturn set. Because today, I received one of the most difficult games to buy. Battle Sport on the Sega Saturn. That's right. This game. Okay, when I first did my set like 5 years ago, yo. Oh my gosh, this game was cheap. I mean, cheap, probably like under $100. Now the game is pushing like over 1,000, but I didn't pay that. I didn't pay that. Your boy ain't paying full price. I ain't full price for nothing, but I definitely don't know what I'm gonna call it. So, let me know down in the comments what you think I might call this new series and stuff, because the PlayStation Pursuit is almost done, y'all. We got let me look at my phone. Look at my notes. Brother gotta look at his notes. Oh, let's see. What is it? Where's these notes? See, when you want to find something on your phone and you like, where is it? Like, come on, notes. Stop acting. All right, let me see. Go to my notes. All right. I have 10 games left for the PSP. And really kind of one game on the PS3, but we'll talk about that later. And then the PlayStation 1. We still haven't found NFL Blitz 2000. Y'all, I can find everything else. I can find the rare Nintendo games. I can find freaking a lot of Saturn stuff. I can't find that darn NFL Blitz 2000, so you know it. Holla at your boys. Let me know. Yeah, I know, right? He said, what in the world? He said, woo, the price on this is woo. Yeah, it's woo. But yeah, we definitely are going to definitely go for a full Sega Saturn set. See, when I did this 5 years ago, I did it all on toxic Facebook. And we'll talk about how toxic Facebook is one day. But yeah, I want to definitely just do the series. And also, just not showing me building a collection, but doing history about different stuff, my memories with the Sega Saturn, because it's like in my top 5 favorite systems. I remember back in the day going to KB toy stores, getting it. Got a great story about that. Just talk about what different games and just my thought process over the last 5 years, because I did accomplish it once. I tried it for another time, just got bored, but definitely gonna see this one through. Now like I got Battle Sport, and it's about like 3 or 4 more heavy hitters. But Sega Saturn, y'all, it's an amazing system. Now, does it have stinker games? Yeah, Battle Sport is probably it's a horrible game. I bet it's a horrible game. I'm gonna try it out later on and see how horrible how it was, but just to have these games right here, it's pretty dope. Got a whole bunch sitting here. I've been recording, y'all. So you're gonna get some good episodes. Well, I know we've been going to like 2 episodes a week. I think we're gonna probably go back to 3 and stuff. So Oh, he said, "Have I tried Akuma yet on Street Fighter 6?" No, 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 not yet, man. I'm playing on like in the background. I'm going back. I'm going. Let's see. Yeah, look. So Akuma is right here. If you see in the background, look at him. Look, looking all crazy and stuff. I don't know how I feel about the new Akuma model and stuff, but I'm gonna try it. Oh yeah, Mega Man 8, 8 and X4. I got Mega Man 8. I need to get S4. Yes, Chris, thank you so much for having it. It was fun, man. Thank you so much. I'm jealous about your skills, brother. See, the skills God give people, y'all. That man got some skills with his hands, God gave me skills, with the photography and stuff. And I guess, I say finding good deals on games and stuff. So we all got our skills. We all should support each other. This is a great community. No time for that toxic BS from people, y'all. And that's another thing. Let's talk about toxic people. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. Toxic people gonna be toxic people, right? But what I had this morning, and I woke up thinking about it, man. You can't let people who say mean stuff over the internet and be angry and stuff like that. You just pray for them. That's all you do. You pray for these people, and you love them. So you love them because you just don't know what people are going through. And if they feel that they have to be angry and jealous about, plastic and what they think you're doing or what you're going to do, and you can't, the only thing you control is you, So just control what you can do. Like I said, one in one ear out the other. Yeah, you're going to hear it, but it's you like I was watching a video Phoenix Resale on his second channel, and he was talking about like how a lot of people hate him. And you know what? As creators, at times we can be, oh my goodness, I just don't. It isn't just not video games. This is all kind of creators. I don't know why people are so upset these days about different things. I think it's easy to be upset over the internet and project that because you really don't have to face that person. Is it cowardice? Yeah, it's a form of cowardice. But also, too, you gotta I always say your haters are your biggest fans. They watch everything you do, and what's so funny about it, they all watch everything, but then they won't celebrate the good stuff. They'll point out the like if I and they'll push that out and stuff. So you got to consider the source, people. Whenever somebody is like talking crazy or mad and stuff, consider the source. And what I mean about it, look at the person or the entity saying it. Most of the times, they're really not doing anything. Most of the time, they're like, they have skill and have talent, but they're misusing it. I used to say like they don't have no skill or talent because just to take time out your day to make a video about, and put stuff out by people, different people. That takes a lot of dedication and time, a lot of wasted energy too. And a lot of people, it's easy, like negative stuff would travel 10 times more than positive stuff. So you just gotta look at it like it comes with the game. It comes with the territory. If you want to do this at a higher level, and I'm not considering it a high level, there's a lot of things you gotta do. A lot of mistakes I made, things I want to do, I won't recognize them. Like I love hiding people from the channel. Like I bet it's like so many people who say crazy stuff on my YouTube channel, but then I would never see it, but they see it, and they probably get a kick like, "Oh my goodness, I'm saying it. Yes, I'm getting this anger out, and I'm telling them something that's gonna hurt them." But I never see it. I'm like, okay, you'll be all right. And we probably got some people joining too. I put up some of my content creator friends. Let me see. I think my boy Rod, what you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Look at you. Are you on your phone, man?
Yeah, you want me to switch to the desktop?
No, you cool. You want to switch to the desktop? Yeah, you want to try to switch to the desktop?
I can, yeah, if it makes it easier. I was just sitting here. I was like, man, I don't see what he's doing.
Yeah, come on, switch to the desktop and stop being lazy.
All right, yes, sir.
Yeah, we might have some people jumping in. Like I said, the usual guys, they out doing family stuff. Yeah, boy, sitting here not doing anything. No, I'm sitting here talking to y'all. What's going on? I said, will I go to Siege? No, I'm probably not going to either one of those. It just probably not. But I know they're a great convention, so make sure y'all go out and support your conventions. Super Garbage Day, man. He be making some great videos too, y'all. Go and support Super Garbage Day. He said, fun thing about haters, I always see them in the comments, but I never see them at the bank. I know, yeah, I know, right? Never see them at the bank. If you do see him at the bank, they're probably not gonna say anything, you know. I remember I saw this guy at a game store talking so much trash about me online, and I already set him straight before. And he saw me, his eyes like, and like, I just looked at him, I'm like, hey man, what's going on? I said, what you doing? And he just like, nothing. You know, most folks, they will say a lot of stuff online or behind the keyboard or I'm sorry, behind the smartphone. I'm gonna get them. And then they really don't. So, you know. Oh my goodness. Upset how you handle the games. Oh my goodness, bruh. That was a funny one. That's a funny one. Like, let me hold on. This will make mad about this, y'all. I'll be getting games, and you know, I can't help the guy give me a big old hand and be like, I be doing the games and be like, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, the games got feelings. You don't do the games like that. Bro. Really? We gonna complain about that? And then another thing too is like, you complaining because of complaining. Oh my goodness. Solo, what's up? Hey man, no problem, man. Keep doing your thing, brother. Oh, my favorite. He's ruining the community. The thing is, man, negative folks think it's all about them. And they're like pushing like, oh, he's ruining the community. They're not ruining. Nobody's ruining the community. You know, like I see when they say about Phoenix Resale, they be like, he's ruining the community. Bro, he buying old games and selling them. And then, so what? Who cares? I mean, isn't Walmart a reseller? Isn't Target reseller, Dollar General, all these? But most time, I think, my opinion, that these people who get mad at stuff like that, they're not gonna buy it anyway. It's like, oh my goodness, you buying so many Paper Marios, you're gonna affect the price. I wish I had that power. Man. How's it gonna benefit me? I don't know. They just now we got Rob back. Look at him. Look at him. What's up, Rob? Look at you got the widescreen on. Look at everybody. Welcome to Retro Rob.
I didn't want nobody to see my ugly face, man.
Man, we gotta talk about your situation, bro. But we're gonna talk about say, hey man, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Your inspiration, you, Happy Claimer, and Reggie keeps by me. Hey, man, keep doing it, Sonic. Man, keep doing it. Now, I'm glad you popped in, bro, because talking about haters, somebody on Facebook hates you. Man. Okay, if y'all didn't know, well, I'm gonna let you tell your story, man. But Facebook really hates Retro Rob. And y'all go support Retro Rob too, and go to his channel. He's just starting up, you know, he was kicking it, killing it on Facebook. And then you got the and I hate that for you, man, because you was doing good. You was making money on Facebook. Talk about it, man. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know really what happened. I mean, my page was approaching 30,000 followers, and then one day I woke up in December and I just got the axe. They said my page was disabled, and no warnings, no violations, and then the only thing in the email was that it said I violated community standards.
All you did was post like video game memes.
I know, dude. I didn't post anything but video game stuff and like funny stuff, and that's it. And like games of the day. Remember, I used to be like, "This game came out today" or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. So then ever since then, like every time I've created a page that I still keep getting shut down. So then I took a break. I was like, no more retro Rob stuff, man. I just want to have my normal personal, because I kept losing all my friends, man. And you know, when you try to get them back, people are like, I don't know, man. He got hacked. So I got tired of begging for my friends to come back. So I just kept the personal page. And then just the other day, like 5 days ago, they disabled that too.
They disabled your
Yep.
personal. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you, but it's like so petty, man.
It is, dude. Like I don't know who hates me, man, but
Who you? I mean,
you know, we're friends on social media, and you see what
Yeah.
I post even on my personal page, man. It's like maybe something about my kids or like a video game or something. That's it, though. Nothing. That's it, man. And then even then, I was like, don't overdo it, dude. Don't be on there too much, man. You
they
know.
watch you. You know they probably IP banned you. You know that, right?
So I've done all that stuff too, man. I've done all the little like workarounds, you know, for the IP stuff. Because you know, Gene from Caps Off, he was telling me the same thing. He was like, dude, it might be the IP.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, man. So for now, I'm just done, I guess.
Man, see, we want the negative folks get kicked off, but then the good folks get kicked off like you, man. Facebook, man. I don't know. It's I'm glad you kind of said it a little bit because, man, I'm really slowly getting away from Facebook. Like I have took myself out of a lot of these gaming groups. They are so toxic. So you're really not missing anything. Ooh. See, this rain just came out of nowhere. I gotta make sure.
It get cloudy here too. I'm only about 2 hours from you.
Yeah, it's coming your way.
Yep, I saw. We got the wind too up there.
Yeah, it's coming your way, bro. Like just here, I'm like, oh snap. No, man. Like I've been wanting to talk about it for a while, but you know, it's crazy. Like if I start talking about stuff, I don't want to come off as like bitter or mad or nothing like that, and never want to like try to insult or hurt anybody. Nothing like, because really, like over the past month, you know, I used to seeing crazy stuff, and I'm like, okay, and then I hear stuff like, oh yeah, people. I like my faith is like, and this is how funny it is too. Is like, I don't know if you believe or not, but I know my faith is like, man, like whenever the enemy start attacking you, gives God a chance to bless you. And it's so funny. As soon as those people start talking crazy and just saying all kind of lies and different stuff in my videos, and the things that I love, I keep having good stuff like the Goodwills, and then like the GameStop fines, and then like yesterday, it just like uncommon favor, great stuff. Like God is like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna show you in front of everybody because you know they're gonna be watching. And like, how you do that? How you do like how? I can't believe it. You found please keep talking crazy because God is so good. You know, just like, hey,
you got that NES game the other day on that vid, right?
It's like a Game Shark before Game Shark or something. Yeah,
for like $400 or something it was worth or something.
It's like between 4 and 17 because I got the complete in box, right? It's a super rare item. It's a rare item. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it right now. I don't know if I'm gonna trade for something or what, you know, because it ain't really for me. I mean, I like it, but I'm glad to have it. Just like, I don't know what. Maybe I trade for NFL Blitz 2000. Somebody had one. Here you go. You know, maybe I trade for that or something. I don't know. It's just weird, man. It ain't weird. It just like it's hard to explain if you don't believe in it. If you don't, you can say good luck and stuff like that. But man, dude, it just whenever people start talking crazy, remember, guys, when people start just being rude to me, I used to go back and forth with people. Like, I'm gonna get you because you hurt me. And then now I'm in this stage of my life, I just block and move on, or really don't even listen to it, you know. Yeah. And it really starting to like, you know, build me up now. And I really don't. It's all talk. It's really. I can't control what somebody say. I can't. I can control what they do. If they come like here, this Texas, you know, this, you know, you don't want to mess with Texas. Okay, gun laws here is in favor for homeowners. So, you know, people are stupid and they might end up on the ground or something. I just don't know, but it's real, man. It just you know, but it's just so funny. Like the more I kind of don't want it to stop because like, man, God keep blessing, showing like, all right, keep saying something else because you know they're gonna hear it and they're gonna see it. So it just is it's amazing. So oh yeah. Well, it's been so good, man. It's been like wow.
The negativity to me too, like I always just laugh at. So I answer all my comments, man. I just kill people back with kindness. I'm just like I've never once battled back. I had a guy, dude. I just told this to Jay and Chris. I sent them this guy called me out on YouTube. He made like a little video, and he's like, I guess his channel, Matt from Mysticles. He said that I guess there's these hate channels out there where they just hate on all these creators.
Yeah, don't mention none of them, but yeah, it's a group of them.
Well, I won't mention them. I won't mention the channel or anything. But the guy, I didn't even know he did it. He had tagged me in like on YouTube you can see mentions.
Yeah.
And so I hadn't checked that in forever because I'm like, who the hell is going to mention my channel, And so like I clicked on it though, and he called me out like 8 days ago. So that's how long ago it was. I had no idea. And dude, he like just lit me up, man. Oh my god!
Did you laugh?
So I commented back on him on it and was just like, "Hey man, I love a good roast, man. It was hilarious." And then all this other stuff. Like, and he was not expecting that at all. Mm-hmm. And then ultimately, the funny part is like at the end of the video, he's like, "Why don't you make me a Game Boy?" And so we got backtrack a bit though. In this other channel I commented on, he commented on there saying how I made Jay a Game Boy for Torg. He's like, well, Retro Rob just gives away Game Boys. And I said, yeah, man. I said that weekend at Torg, I actually gave away like 3 Game Boys I made for people. I modded them and stuff. And so then I was telling Jay and Chris, I go, I think all this is if he just want a Game Boy, he should just ask, is this really is this what it's really about? And so
you didn't give me a Game Boy. Oh, Retro Rob, you.
I told him in the comments, I said, dude, I'll totally make you a Game Boy, man. Just are you on? And I asked him if he's on any socials, and I said, just message me and I'll send you one, man. And never heard nothing back. He never said anything about, so I don't know. But dude, I've never been roasted that bad before by anybody. It was crazy.
I don't know, man. It's so weird now because like we run at the same age, and it just didn't work that way. You selling like face to face, Yeah. You fought, you gone back, like I got into it with some another creator, but we talked and fussed each other and never came to blows, but we both stubborn, but we settled it, hugged, it was, and everything was good, like people. I think people just don't know how to be happy for other people.
Yeah.
2, don't let the jealousy or envy over like plastic. Like, this is just plastic, like it's plastic with art and even though it's it's expensive plastic, okay, yeah, sure, it's expensive plastic, but these are just games. I mean, when we're no longer here, these games probably still gonna be here. It's gonna cycle in somebody's hands. Like, I always think about it. So like, it touches me too, because like when I see like estate sales, and people just go in there and they be like, and games doing, games throwing at me. But you go to estate sales and then people just have just selling all their stuff, and you're like the big thing in here and it happened in DFW, the big estate sale with all the sealed video games,
Yeah.
I mean, they're gone. They can't enjoy it. They didn't enjoy the money, all that kind of stuff. It just, I don't know, man.
The bowl is big enough for everyone to eat out of, man. YouTube.
It is. It really is.
People can get so angry or jealous over. I don't know. My perspective of YouTube to me is it's basically public access TV with a budget. It really is.
And your own budget, and you're spending your own budget too, really.
But man. I'm saying, it's those shows at 4, 5, 6 in the morning. You turn on a channel, some dude's talking about birds or whatever. That's just YouTube, but in a huge, like a broader, it's just, and people get mad over like success, and I don't know, man. You know me, I just do what I'm doing. I'm having a good time, man. So.
Look at this comment. It said, I think a lot of people like myself don't see the same type of things in our area. So being sarcastic is a form of releasing the comments. Yeah, I mean, it's a way, because it's a way to also to. I also learned I can't read negative comments early in the morning when I first wake up, because then I'd be like, I'm gonna get you, you know. So you gotta take time and you gotta read stuff over 2 or 3 times.
I've seen your comeback, so
Yeah.
I've
I don't do it.
seen some from back in the day, man.
I'm not gonna. I know. I mean, like, it's a waste of time, man. It's a waste of time and energy. It's a waste of time. Like, even Facebook is really kind of a time waster, you know. Like, I got so many videos to edit, or I gotta get to like Goodwills and pawn shops, and or I gotta review or make another video for 360 and PS3 and stuff like that. I got so much stuff to do. Like I said, I work better at night, so I'm like,
me too. Yeah.
I don't know. He's come now. It's like, I really, at first it bothered me for like the first week. Now, like, and then I started like thinking about it, like, man, no, it's like, just ignore it and it's just let them talk. You can't stop people from talking. You can't stop people from hating. You can't convince somebody who already made up in their mind to dislike you. If they made up in their mind, I'm going to dislike this person, you can't do nothing to win them over. I used to try to do that. I try to win people. Not no more. I'm too old, man.
You gotta here's how I look at it is like, when people post a negative comment, they're not mad at you, man. They're just mad. And you're the outlet for them. So my view is, I just let them, and maybe their day will get better because of it. So you don't have to respond, but at least they got it off their chest, and they're not mad at you. Like I said, they're just mad. Something in their life is not going well, and yours is. And so I just let it roll off, man. You
got to. It's an art of doing that too, because like, even though like I can see people growing up these days, like that's the old man talk, but how people grow up, if social media is probably difficult, man, because like we're in an era where we lived before social media and during social media, you know, and maybe after where it's going now, but I used to love Facebook. I used to love Facebook groups, getting on there and showing I got and stuff. Now, and I noticed that, like, people will like you until you do better than them. If you get the game they wanted, or you get a little bit better life than you want, you know. Like, nobody was saying nothing when I was rebuilding my collection when my cars broke down. But then God blessed me to get back from there, and now I'm like debt free and I got a Tesla. So like, I don't have to pay no gas. So it's silly stuff like that. Some people will be on it, but the people who are on that journey with you understand. A lot of people just don't. You know, man. Just I don't know, like,
because all YouTubers are rich.
I know, especially my boy Elliot. He real rich.
Oh yeah. He's my financial advisor, man.
I know, right? He rich. He's super rich,
baby.
I know. He up there buying so many stocks and stuff, and then buying like expensive AES games, which I did at one time too. But no, it's just, I don't know, man. I joke about that with him and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, he's a great guy. Also, too, we're gonna be announcing soon that we're gonna be him and Steve are gonna be at a convention soon. So, you know, I'm still the conventions guys to fight with everybody say.
Like when you got hooked up in the Missouri one, man, that room you had.
Oh yeah, dude.
You had your own desk, man. Like you could handle business, start a fire.
That room, man. Okay, that video gonna come out soon, but I didn't put too much about that room. But okay, that's another thing. That's another thing about it. Like, we get to ComoCon, right? And great, went to a great store and all that stuff. I get to my room, so I'm like, where's my room at? So I'm walking down the aisle. I'm passing doors. I'm like, oh, my arm was way at the end. And then some of the room said, man, your room might be big. I said, man, I ain't think about it. I'm going, just walking. Like, I turned the corner and I looked at the number. I said, no, that can't be right. And I looked at it and I said, and it had like this plaque on the door, right? It was this plaque. I like, hold on, what kind of room got a plaque next to it, right?
It said Hunter of the Month.
So, I'm tripping, but I'm like, oh, I said, this is sweet. So I opened it, I slid the curtain and it lit up. I said, and then I went in and it locked. I said, oh no. So I slid it again and I opened it up real quick. I'm like, it was dark. And I walked, I'm like, hello? I ain't make sure nobody was in there, you know.
Yeah.
So when I open the door, I see a kitchen and a refrigerator and a microwave and a sink. I'm like, okay, that's odd, but we in the South, so okay, yeah. Okay, that, yeah. I turn the light on and it's like, oh, this whole big room. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is going on? I'm like, the room. Bro, the room was like better than like the rooms in my house. It was like
It was crazy.
big old bed, a jacuzzi, a couch, a fireplace, a TV. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, how many days I'm here?
Yeah.
And I was like, and it was
Ness's was funny too when he made that little video too, and he came in there. He was like, dang, man.
I like the president's suite. Everybody was joking that whole week.
Yeah.
I was like, I guess YouTubers are special, you know. It was crazy, bro. I was like, that ain't never. Oh, stuff said, oh yeah, we'll be next week. We'll be at Corks. So you gonna be at Corks or too, Rob? Are you coming? Oh, you're not coming to Corks? Okay.
I won't make Ohio this year. I'm going to Really Rad Weekend and Sage, the southeast one in Carolina.
Okay, you'll like those two, man.
Yeah,
but
I'm trying to go to Portland too. Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know. If they invite me, I or if they don't, I don't know yet. I might not. I don't know yet.
Yeah, you know me though. I just go out of pocket. I just want to experience it. So
yeah, but that room, bro.
I asked Hancock if I could sleep in his garage.
His garage is packed, bro. He's packed with stuff. He's packed like all them games. Like, yeah, his stuff is. He got a lot of stuff. Yeah. He likes showing it off too. He's real cool. He's real down to earth. He helped me out when I first started, doing YouTube stuff.
Yeah, he texted me the other day. He was because he heard about my Facebook being taken down. He asked if I needed anything, or I thought that was really nice, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man.
He's 100% like one of the good guys, man. One of the like he's humble and great. I call him the professor of retro.
Yeah, I didn't realize we were the same age either. I thought he was younger for some reason.
Oh, for real?
Well, younger than me. I don't know. I always feel like I'm the old guy when I go to the expo. So.
It's so silly. Oh man, but where, man? How your week been, man? What you been playing?
I'm trying to work ahead. I've been working on videos nonstop, so that I'm trying to take a 2 months off in July in the summer.
Okay.
Because my kids, we're turning Sage into a family vacation in Carolina, so we're gonna be there for 9 days.
Siege?
A siege, yeah. Sorry, I don't know how to say it. Is it Siege?
Sage? Sage is A-G.
I guess it would be A if there was a Sage. Yeah,
Sage.
I don't know, man. I'm an idiot. But, Gemma from the Gebs. The Gebs 24. She's a British YouTube channel.
I heard of her. Yeah, what about her?
We've been friends for like 3 years now. We finally get to meet. They're flying her out from London to Carolina.
Oh, that's
so the plan so far is her, me, and Brandy are supposed to go game hunt and do some cross video stuff.
That'd be good, then.
Yeah. So, and then because I never got to hang out with Brandy yet, and because tour was such a whirlwind, man.
Brandy ain't gonna have no time for you. She's gonna be buying everything.
I know. I'm trying to be on that train though with her, buying stuff too.
Brandy be coming there and be like, all right, let's go. I'm like, Brandon, what you get? Oh, I bought like 200 members of Super Nintendo posters, and I got a stand back in the car, and then also too I got like 8 kiosks. I'm like, she really
video.
What's I call her? She the rich one. I'm like, Brandy, can we have some of that? Oh, y'all should have got it.
She's amazing. She's amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. I don't know how she does it, man, but I'm so happy that she can.
She be teleporting. She get the date. And so, all right, I want to sign a contract. I'll make sure I get all this when I get there. I'm like, Brandy. It was so funny. You said you never met her. So yeah, her store. I mean her store, but her house is like a store. Her room, man. Her room is nice. Her room is. I always say she has like the best game room in America. I think.
Yeah, I remember you guys. I saw the video when you visited. So yeah,
she has the best game room in America, man. For real, it's like, and like she never like. I probably would have maybe have like. I'd probably be a little bit under her if I never ever like traded anything or sold anything. That girl, man, she get it. I love it. I love it. I'm like, dang girl, you got this, you got this, you got this. Like, she got lots. She got good stuff, and it's just like a museum and stuff like of craziness. Great stuff.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. I can't wait to see her again. It's nice. Like I said, I got to meet her at Torg, but that was very limited time to hang out. But yeah, Sage or yes, what did you say? Is it Siege?
Yeah, Sage. You say Sage.
Yeah, I said Sage. Dang it! It's gonna be fun though, man. Like I said, we're the family. We got plans. We got Airbnb in the middle of the town, like downtown. So it's like a 2-minute walk to the expo.
Man, y'all gotta make me want to up here, but
a lot of people are gonna be out there. A lot of people I never got to meet finally that I'm gonna keep checking off, man. I've met so many awesome YouTubers, man. Like it's crazy. If you told me like 8 years ago I'd be living like this, man, I would have laughed, dude.
It's good, and man, you know what? The community is good. Like you won't see haters in conventions like that. Yeah. And they really bold, but I never met one before. I never met a hater.
MGC was fantastic. I met so many people in MGC, and then they were all following my channel, and like telling me that a few people had said they'd seen my stuff before, and I was like blown away. You know what I mean? Like
that's good, man. That's a really good feeling, man. Like to make somebody smile, to make somebody day, because like as content creators doing this art in our genre, it's really seriously people. It takes a lot, especially when you have a family. It takes a whole heck of a lot,
Yeah.
And sometimes I take advantage. I take advantage, but I just don't think of like the impact. Sometimes you're like, and people jokingly like say, "Oh, you're gonna increase the price of Xbox 360 games." I'm like, "Am I really?" And then I gotta think about it. Like, oh,
so you can resell them.
Oh yeah, so I can resell them. I got a stack of 360 games waiting to sell this one right here.
My plan is twofold.
I know. I'm about the game, and I'm gonna increase the price. The price is already increased. You know what? That's the other thing. I don't think people really think like the hate. You talk about. They say some of the like the most moronic stuff, or type it out. And like, did you think before you actually typed it? Like, if you say that out loud, just like you say that out loud, does it really sound like I'm Dr. Claude? Like, I'm gonna get all
create that FOMO, man.
I'll create that FOMO after you had 10 years to get it. Oh my gosh! And then like, I really want to start breaking these stereotypes down. Seriously, and just talk about like. Y'all really think this? If you really, I do. I think it adds a little bit to it, but you have so many years in doing stuff. Like they used to say that about Mel Jesus for years. Like when he do like a hidden gem, and everybody go get it. At one point, yeah, but there's so many games out there. People always, it's human nature. If you're taking something away, you're going to want to go get it. Like the at 360 store shut down in 4 months. People going to be like, I need it. I need this game. You don't really need, and we don't need none of this stuff. It just really just a hobby. If you tell them we don't need this, I don't need all these. I don't need all these Sega Saturn games. I have every last one of them on my mode.
Yeah,
but I do because I enjoy it.
Right.
Then here's the thing too. The impending sale was, and I think it scares some of them. You're going to sell it, aren't you? Well, eventually, maybe, but
or trade it to get something you really really want. Yeah,
ready to get another Tesla. But it's just so funny, man. It's like I don't understand like that. That's that fear. funny. And if y'all haters out there watching, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching. I love you, each and every one of you. Say what you want to say, because I ain't gonna hear it, but it's just so funny. It's like you gotta think, like, no rational human being, well, like I said, rational, don't think like that. And it's like these hobbies, these fandoms that people go crazy and think this stuff. It's not only in video games, it's like trading cards, it's Pokemon cards, pops, all every fandom that I've been in, because I'm a geek, have this pocket of loud, toxic people that try like to have their own rules, try to steer stuff. I always say this, like, if you don't buy it, somebody will. That's just how it is. Because if you think about it, man, like, people who have money, I'm talking about like money, like, they don't never ask for a price. They just, oh, let me get that. They don't go bicker back and forth on Facebook and stuff like that. Another thing too, man, like, I see why a lot of bigger creators don't interact with people on Facebook and these groups and stuff. I see where they'll be in them, but they won't say anything. Yeah, and I get that now, because as big as you get, and sometimes the hate will come, but also tell you gotta people screenshot and misusing your stuff, what you say, or waiting for you to fall. Like, cowards be waiting for you to mess up or something, or hear that you messed up so they can like pounce and make them feel 10 times better. And just, I see why people don't do that no more. Like, I'm slowly getting away from the Facebook stuff. Like, I'm about to delete the whole app. I'm about to, like, maybe, I ain't gonna say never delete my Facebook, but just the groups. I just like, okay, I don't need to be in these groups. It's a waste of time.
Yep. Yeah, I like it just because, I wanted to keep all my friends still close, but
look, somebody said just made an Xbox 360 phone. When people were in the comments saying Mr. Rightway was a cause of a price spike. People, yes. At least they watch, at least they know. I need to make some more 360 videos.
I watched your channel for like as long as I can remember, and you've been talking about getting Xbox 360 games, I think, like 5 years ago.
It's been a while, man.
It's been a while. I've probably not 5 years, but it feels like it definitely wasn't like. It definitely wasn't like you were just doing this a month ago or something.
No, I know, man. I got so many
videos. If people don't have history with your channel, then they're the ones that are saying that you're causing all this, crap out there.
Well, so. Xbox need to pay me some money then or something. I tell you. Oh, the entire Xbox 360. Goodness gracious. It said that dude said you make every round you uncomfortable and exposed. Oh yeah, people. Yeah, I guess so. I guess what? Because I don't smell like steak, and I don't know. And people just, I really don't care no more. And let the people say, they just like, they be talking and talk. It'd be funny so much. Some stuff like, oh, okay, that was funny. But I was like, I don't know, man. It's so weird nowadays. Like, I'm like, why are people so angry? These are games. Didn't video games supposed to make you happy or something? Like, you put a controller in your hand, you're supposed to be happy playing a game, or like, oh, can't get me in, but all right, it's.
I don't know. Ever since I got in this, I used to just be on the sidelines, man. But ever since I got into YouTube and got more immersed into the community, I was like, I couldn't believe there's so much drama around. Like, it's video games, dude. This is the most. I don't know, man. It's not what it's not what I expected at all. I guess because maybe I was delusional, but coming from a military background, also I know, like I know toxic areas and stuff like that, toxic situations and stuff. So I just assumed gaming would be, but geez, man, it's god awful, man.
I think that's another thing too. Like, I'm very like right, like it's either with me, it's either a yes or it's a no.
Yeah,
it's really. For me, it's really, and I guess most military guys are like that. And you got a lot of weak men in this hobby who, if you say something to them, they get offended and they can't take it. And like, they never really been confronted or grew up. Like, I don't think a lot of these guys grew up with dads or something like that, or grew up with an authority figure to tell them something, because they get so like, they fold like wet tissue paper. And then they want to throw the blame back on. Oh, you're weak. No, I mean, actually, not really, because like in the military, like, and like how we sell the stuff, and and you can't really do that nowadays. But just you know, he used when you start stalking somebody, like hit you right in your mouth, and like, or punch you right in your nose, or grab you by your throat or something. But people they, they say bring the days of getting your tail whooped. You say something crazy, and people want to say it's too much stuff. But then again, like I know a lot of these guys, like I say, are really weak, and they dance around answers. I don't dance around the answer. I like yes or no, and going by business. You can call me mean, whatever. Well, I can't be mean, so I get that, yeah. But I'm gonna give you a yes or no answer, and I'm gonna tell you why yes is yes or no, and I always pick out somebody who can tell me yes or no. If you don't like, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm not gonna kind of convince you.
Oh,
but
man.
I love
stick on a pig. Don't make it pretty, man.
Oh, don't.
Sometimes you gotta call that baby ugly, man. We gotta know, man.
Your baby ugly. Hey, God, they're ugly. Oh my goodness! It just, man. Well, yeah. Man. Did you get a chance to pick up Paper Mario?
I did. I got so then I freaked out because everyone was telling me that there's an exclusive with the GameCube sleeve cover for it, but I found out that's but it's Canada only.
In Nintendo store too.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to get that cover, man.
I want to get that cover too, man. I might have to bite the bullet and go trying to get it. Like, I'm looking at it right now.
I'm gonna sneak over the border of Canada.
You know what? I want to go to Canada.
I still have a passport though. I could go in there.
Yeah, I got a passport too. My passport expires next year. I'm gonna get on that this summer because I can't go to Japan next year if I don't have it.
Yeah, I knew you had one, man, for sure. Yeah, I just drove through Canada not that long ago on a road trip to Texas. So,
how was it?
Oh man, it's something else up there.
Oh
man.
Hell no!
Especially Edmonton.
Okay, somebody now this is what people really be mad about. Like this Paper Mario thing. Look, it says $885 for this little sleeve.
Oh, they're selling just a sleeve.
They selling how many are selling? One, two of them. They selling two of them. Somebody is really now that's manipulation. I think somebody doing that now. That's right there.
$800, man.
God dang, man. Do you see something? This is what you're gonna see. You're gonna see people at the convention. They're gonna have a little sleeve. And, oh yeah, it's $400 because it just sold on eBay. Oh goodness.
I don't need it that bad, man.
I don't need it.
I could draw my own.
like you see the ones. Oh, like you see the ones. Like half price crooks. Like they draw it off. It's so funny. I saw one with Zelda on it. A Link. Oh my goodness! Somebody tried to do remember on The Adventures of Link when he excuse me, princess. Somebody tried to. Somebody drew that. It's like almost not perfect, but it was. You could tell it what it was. Yeah. I was God crying in the store. I was like, oh my gosh!
I call that place that now because of you. I never heard anybody call it that because it's new to me, in Texas because I've only been in Texas for a couple of years. Mm-hmm. And when she said that, I'm like, that's all I call it now.
Half price crooks. Who say that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's new to me. I never because when I was shopping there, I thought for the most part, I usually do. I found some pretty good scores there before. When what was that game? That military one that got hot on 360.
Spec Ops.
Huh?
Spec Ops Online.
Yeah, when that got hot, I was with my friend in New Mexico. He's still in the Air Force, so I went up and visited him, and we hit up a couple of them half-price bookstores. And at two stores, I found a copy at both stores, and they were $11 each. Yeah,
sometimes they don't update their stuff. Sometimes when they do updates or they price something, so crazy. Like one next to me just closed. Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, half price Crooks Crows," and that was a pretty not good spot because they had some really, it was a really nasty people who used to worked there in that area. It was just
it's not the one near Denton, is it?
No, not that one.
Okay,
that one in Denton is okay, but no, It was here at the Mesquite area.
Oh yeah, I've been there. I've been in Mesquite.
And it was owned by the mall, close to the one by the mall. But everything in that area is kind of dying. Like remember the malls, man? Malls are like thing of the past now.
Yeah,
All the big malls are like gone, and like and no stores in them.
They're hanging. They're one in my town here is still hanging on, and they're putting in a Tilt right now, Tilt Arcade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they're hanging on.
I don't think malls will ever come back, man.
Yeah, but they're trying, man. They're trying so hard. They're trying so hard. I don't know that Tilt's gonna save them all, but I mean, for sure. It should be busy though, because we have a better arcade in town here though. Marcus, man, that's the one I was trying to get you to come down whenever you get a chance to come.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to come visit soon, man.
Tags,
me and Elliot both gonna come down there.
His is a cereal bar, so it's all cereal, like it's crazy. He brings in all these different kinds of cereals. It's $1.50 each additional bowl. So and then it's $11 to get in for unlimited play. You can play all the arcade games you want, includes your first bowl of cereal, and then it's like $1 something each bowl after that. I don't know. It's a good deal though. It's fun though, man. He's got so many arcades. It's crazy.
They get some arcades like that down here too, but I'd love to see that. I will see, like you made me think, like it's just when I went back home to Arkansas, right? This past weekend.
Oh yeah, because you saw Game Point too, didn't you?
Yeah, I stopped at Retro Ricks and got a game from him and stuff. We talked and did like a little video and stuff about getting that's gonna be on that's gonna be like a down the line. But dude, at the outlet mall in Little Rock, and it had a charging station, so I had get a Tesla charging station there. I'm like, okay, I can stay in the car, watching YouTube, or, go get some eat across the street of Hooters or something like that. So I went in the outlet mall to the Otako's place, and they, had like, I was gonna get some ramens and stuff, but then they opened up a new arcade. I went in the arcade. I don't know if you saw the pictures I put on Instagram. That arcade is so dope. It's like called Happy Cat Arcade or Lucky Cat Arcade, and yeah, me and my little nephew knew about it. Like, it was straight Japanese. Like they had 6 candy calves, then they had like 6 black
yeah, I saw those pictures.
Yeah, man. Then they had like the Dance Revolution, the drum. They had it was just like, if I built my dream arcade, that's how I would do it. It was so nice.
Dude, I love the candy cabs, man. I love them.
Yeah, wow. I traded with mine out. It had it messed up or something, and I traded with somebody and he fixed it. But yeah, candy cabs are nice.
Yeah, I spent all my nights in Okinawa, Friday, Saturday nights at those places with the candy cabs, those big arcades.
Mm-hmm.
Cigarettes everywhere.
I know, right? They love smoking them old arcade. Man,
cigarettes everywhere.
Yeah, you sitting there, boy.
Pack every night.
Dude, man, and then they have some of the places have some really good food too. Like they have one in Akihabara that it's like, it's not like Tilt, but I think it's either the Namco or it's one of those arcade machines. But they got like 4 or 5 of them at Akihabara, right? And like the 6th level is retro arcade. So I like, they got retro games. So I looked there and said, oh, it's a retro arcade. I was like, okay, and it was so dope. Yeah, man, I think like next time I go to Japan, I ain't gonna stay 2 weeks. I think I'm gonna stay like a week and a half. Like I think I'm gonna stay like 10 days. I stayed this time 16 days. That was too much.
Yeah,
that was too much. I mean, unless I'm gonna stay like a whole month. But dude, I came back. My bags was like.
I saw that. I was going through Instagrams and like I was hearting like all the games you were finding, and I was like, dang man, it was so awesome. You got a couple of those Halo ones too. Like
then I got this right here too, this slime slime controller.
Yeah, you had so much stuff, man. It was awesome.
This really I don't know if it works.
I'll sell you some money next time and get, because I want to get one of those Famicom disk systems with the big red one that you had to pick up.
Yeah, I want one too, man. I was gonna get it too, but I couldn't fit it in my bag. I was getting so many. I got like stuff from my family. Then I'm like, Elliot, he like, give me this, get this for me, man. Dog, give me this. Oh, I got him some big stuff. His stuff is still over in his bag over here. He ain't picked up yet. They got his shirts, and then oh man, it was just
He's still moving in, right? He's still working.
yeah.
Yeah. So
He still. Somebody said, what was your right here? He said, what was your AFSC? AFSC.
Oh, I was a 2 Alpha when I first joined. I was a rigger, a parachute rigger. I packed parachutes, and then we merged in 2007 with the 1T career field. So then we became aircrew flight equipment. So I packed parachutes, and then I was responsible for the pilots to survive their flight and to make it home with the gear they had.
Oh, that's team effort right there, man. That was great, man. Packing, I bet that stuff was cool.
Oh, dude, it's hard, man. And in Japan, we would go out and do all the water jumps every day with the spec ops dudes and watch them jump in the water. And then we would do water retrieval in the boats and stuff. And then we had to hang those wet ass chutes in the tower so they would drip dry.
Oh,
it was a lot of work. And then it's so hot out there too, man. So yeah, it was cool, man. But my last 3 years, I was a secretary.
Yeah, you was Air Force, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Yeah. You had the easy ass job. Talking about, yep. All right. And they talking about the Navy guys, and we been sitting there like, all right, how we gonna fight this? Well, hold on, just a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. We done. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, I chose Air Force because my whole family was Navy. My dad, my brother, both my sisters, my nephew, and my sister's husband, all Navy. My grandfather though was Army, World War II. He was a flamethrower. And so
flamethrower.
Yeah, dude. And so when I went to the recruiter, I was like, well, we had land and sea covered, so I took air. That's like the legit reason why I took it, man. I didn't know nothing about nothing, man.
Speaking of that, like, well, hope we forget that. Billy Keys, he said, "We love Louisiana. About to go live tomorrow. Have a big day. Got a marathon. Have fun. Stay safe and play games. Yeah, congratulations. Hey, what are we doing tomorrow? Good luck and God bless you." But yeah, speaking of not knowing stuff, back in the military day, bro, when they asked me where I wanted to go, like in boot camp, I like Japan, because I had video games on my mind. That's all I had. Like, I want to see video games. I want to see anime. I want to see Japanese girls, all that stuff. And I got it was only me and this other guy who wanted to go to Japan. Everybody wanted to stay in. I said, I want to get away. When they said, we got orders for you to go to Japan, I was like, oh, yes. And it's such a cultural shock because I landed in Japan at night, like at 12 o'clock, dark. And I get on the base, I'm like, and you just, when you just get that feeling and like, just culture shock. And then you go out for your first couple of days, you be like, what is going on, And this was back in like 97. So we ain't had no Google and no translate and all that kind of stuff. And you just footing it, hope you found a girl there, she'd tell you what to do and stuff, or it was just, man, it was a good days though. I
got a funny story too. When I first joined, when I was in boot camp and you got to pick your bases, I didn't do Japan. I picked everything Florida. I picked all Florida because I grew up in Chicago, so I was like, I want to go somewhere warm for a while. And man, those jokers gave me my first base in North Dakota. I was like, what? Where in the hell is Grand Forks, dude? They're like, oh, that's North Dakota, man. And so then that led me to Okinawa, though. So I paid my dues, man, and then I got Japan. So,
boy, I didn't pay no dues. I was skating like a mug.
You got lucky there, man. Well,
man, they treat me too, But the day I struck out, the day I got hurt, but. I got bosun mating. If people don't know what bosun mate is, basically you're a freaking janitor for the Navy. You clean up and stuff. You're on deck, but the deck crew, DECK deck crew, it was cool. It was like at first and second, it was just the heart and soul of the ship. But man, bro, it was just. And then when you get Liberty, you get the Liberty weekends. Like, boy. I remember we got Liberty Week. I didn't know what to do. I don't know. I think went home and surprised my sisters. I got hurt because I had got a surgery on Liberty Week. And I drunk too much, and I had a hernia pop out of my system, so I had to go get surgery. And I was down for like 2 weeks. I said, "What you want to do?" I said, "I want to go home." I don't know how I got it, but they got me a ticket. And I got home, got a cheap ticket. I went home, and then I told nobody but my mom. And then I get home for a little while. Like I got behind my mom and I said, "Hey y'all," and like, "What you doing home?" I was like, it was. I'll never forget that. But man, those trip, man. Oh my! I would suggest that's another thing, man. I really think like every male when he turns 17, he need to go to college or go to the military. It teach him so much. At least 4 years, and not even like going for no war. I'm just talking like just go somewhere. Get out the country, go do something else. It'll benefit so much. You wouldn't have all this stuff going on right now.
Yeah, I love everything I have to that structure, and I did 20 years, and then once I retired, I was set up to just do this now. So this is always not really a dream, but I always wanted to be so much like in the gaming community and to do YouTube, but I never thought I could. So that's why I did the Facebook page for so long. I just thought it was easier to do written stuff, I thought maybe, and just kind of hide, I didn't really want to put myself out there on camera or anything, but it's working out pretty good. And like I said, I never thought I'd meet all these people before, and it's been such a great, experience. Very lucky.
Man, that's what's up, bro. This YouTube journey has like led me. It's such a blessing because like I was talking about earlier, how your skills are. You'll develop your skills when you do your channel, man. It's gonna come out. But like God gave me the skills of like photography, and I used to like make videos at church and stuff like that. And I just took all that stuff, photography, over to YouTube. And it was great, man. Like I started YouTube like 15 some years ago, but I wasn't doing nothing. And then I started taking it. I always say like, one thing about being, married before was like my ex-wife just started looking at her, and then I started doing YouTube. And I didn't take it serious, but I started taking it seriously after we had conversation about it. So that's one good thing that came out. And I was like, oh man, yeah. That's what I say. All the stuff I went through, I wouldn't even like. I don't even look at it as bad no. But I don't look at none of the bad stuff I went through. Not the divorce, not my cars breaking down, not all that kind of stuff. Not me getting hurt. It was all a plan. It was all God's plan. All the stuff. Excuse me. I ain't had no Taco Bell yet, but it was so great, man. Just leave me where I'm at. I absolutely love doing this. Oh, yeah, you have like annoying mosquitoes, like people talking crazy. They're like little flies, so you don't even worry about them. Let them buzz and you swim away. Don't even listen to them. They're gonna be there. So yeah, if they wasn't there, you probably ain't doing something, because they really don't talk about people who not doing something. So if you're doing something, people talking. But I love it, man. Like meeting you, meeting people like this guy right here. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. It was such a blessing, like to meet people in Japan, like this guy right here, 4 a.m. laundry. This dude right here, man. He had reached out to me on Instagram.
Oh
yeah,
I was like, with him. Yep.
He took me to some places, man. He took me out to eat. It was like we got games and stuff. It was like, because like I'll be worried about scams and stuff. Like, okay, like who want to meet up and I don't know person. So I'm real free hearted. So I'll meet up with somebody, but I'm this being publicly. And man, he took me around. We walked. We looked at. He took me to like book offs, hard offs, pause. It was so great. I mean, he lives in Japan. He talks about stuff, and his editing is like, God, dang, his editing is freaking amazing. He do like live. Like a live video game hunts and stuff. Dude is dope. He's just a great person. And like meeting another person, I met like 3 people in Japan, man, that watch stuff from the channel and stuff, man. Look, somebody said John Wick in the house. You get that? Yeah. He put Wick, W-H-I-C. He didn't spell it right. He spelled like Wick.
No, he spelled it like the knockoff that I am.
Yeah. Hey, you're the Wish version of John
Yeah.
Wick.
I'm like the Great Value Walmart aisle 6. So. Oh, I
Yeah,
know
like
Shane. Hey, Shane.
he said, like, exactly, get out your comfort zone, explore the world. Yeah, like, and Shane, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
Shane,
man. Yeah,
man.
I get to, definitely. I think probably 60% of my subscribers are because I look like Keanu Reeves.
Has he need to see you one day, and y'all need to like do a video game hunt or something. That would be funny.
Oh yeah, that'd be far out, man.
Yeah. I look like that dude. Look like who? Keanu Reeves. Okay, yeah, he do. Like you grew your hair out and stuff like that. Yeah, I look just like.
Well, and I didn't grow it. I wasn't trying to look like him. It's just because I was in the service for so long. I was tired of people telling me cut my hair for 20 years, man. So I don't want to cut my hair anymore. And
You want to let it grow.
Yeah, and then I was growing my beard out, and then people were started saying it more and more, and then it just became a thing. And now I'm just like, all right.
You should be like that. You should take advantage of it on YouTube, man. That's your unfair advantage. You should like, yeah. All right, what would you know what you should like do like a Keanu a parody or something like, hey, Keanu Reeves plays something or something like that. You should just go full into it, man.
John Riggs is always trying to get me to cosplay at one of the expos. He wanted me to come to MGC dressed like John Wick, and I was like, I don't know, man.
Dude, you should do it. Oh my gosh, you should do it. And you should do it for one of your videos. And like, I'm coming.
Maybe I'll do it at Really Rad because he's gonna be there and he's gonna be dressed as Dr. Robotnik again.
Dude, you should do it, man.
So, yeah.
I mean, that's the unfair advantage. You look like y'all kind of favor, so why not? And you should do stuff like that all the time. You should like just fix your channel to do stuff like that. It'll blow up, boy. You be having that 100,000 subscriber plan. Look at that like that. You might end up meeting them something like YouTuber. Like, boy, yeah, just do it, man. And see, like this. And that's something too. I love talking with other creators just about stuff like this, guys. Thank y'all for subscribing. Hope y'all enjoying. This is a different little podcast. The regular boys are not here tonight. They're doing family stuff. So, also let me give out another code. Let's give a code out for Xenocrisis on the Switch. Who wants to win a code? Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I'm a fan.
You got the game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. What you got it on?
Switch.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna drop a code for Xenocrisis. He said, I like the content. Yeah. I misread that. He said, I like the content Retro Rob puts out. And I read it like I like Retro Rob puts out.
I mean,
I said, Rob, what are you doing?
Hey, in this economy, man, gotta eat.
You gotta eat what? No. All right, guys.
Oh yeah, no, that's worse. Never mind. I retract said statement. No, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I just try to keep my channel very relaxed, man. So, and I like the people that that's what I get comments on a lot about how chill it is, and I'm just gonna stick with that vibe, man. So,
all right, there you go, guys. In the chat, code for Xenocrisis on the Switch. Whoever gets to let me know. Send me a picture on Instagram. I will repost it if you got it.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you too. I just crossed 2,600 subs today.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah. And then my channel is at 99,000 views total. So I'm about to hit 100,000, man. So pretty excited.
Look at you.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool feeling. But it's all because of the viewers, though. It has nothing to do with me.
No, it has everything to do with you and the viewers.
I give it up to the viewers, man.
No, the viewers. No, they wouldn't be there because of you. Like I said, it's all. It's there you go. It's you are your brand like me, and like I said, the viewers are 100%. Yes, they are there, 100%. So it just man.
Gonna be successful. I wish I wasn't Retro Rob, because there's retro everybody, man.
Hey, it's early enough to change it. You know that?
Yeah, I don't know what I would call myself though, man.
we can talk about that off air and see.
Yeah, you're right.
You can talk about it, but it's always a journey. Your YouTube is a journey. Like I'm much a better creator than I was last week, than I was a month ago than I was 3 months
yeah,
ago and a year ago.
yeah.
I look at my videos like 5 years ago, man. Let me go roast one of my old videos. Let's go.
I
Let me
leave
go.
mine up too, and I go back and watch. Oh my god, my first video ever is god awful, man. It was literally a webcam pointed at the screen.
Yo, we finna do something. We finna roast one of my old videos, y'all.
I had no microphone or anything, so it was all echoey.
All right, so look at my old videos. Look at this. Goodness gracious.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Oh. Oh, look at these old videos. Look.
Dang.
Oh, this is the video where I took my leg off and threw it in the ring.
Oh no.
I used to do video stuff like for pro wrestling. Like I used to like record wrestling matches. Look at this right here.
That.
Yeah, and look, I'm back on YouTube. 5 years ago, did I stop? I was doing weekly still. Look, 5 years ago, I did my Sega Saturn collection.
Now you're back at it again, man.
Yeah, now I'm back at it again. But look, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Okay, this video right here, kind of in a way here. GameStop selling retro games in the store like 3 years ago. I mean, yeah, what was it 4 years ago?
4 years.
And somebody I put it in like Metal Jesus Facebook group, and then somebody sent it to like who he sent it? Sent it to Spawn Wave and RGT, and they had it in their channel. I was so mad. And I was like, oh, we got Ness and we got Mr. Rich Man in the building. Yeah, Ness, he dropped retro on his YouTube too, and I think it did really good for him too.
Oh, he was Retro Ness?
Yeah, he was retro Neo Ness.
Oh, I've only known him as Neo, so
yeah, and I think it's how much better it was and stuff, you know.
yeah.
But dude, like I did this video, right? And I did the video. Somebody gave it to them too. I was so bad, like they taking my content, these big critics and stuff like that. And then they like I put like a lot of strike, but they, long story short, they took care of it. And they're like, oh, we sorry, and all that stuff. It was just crazy, you know. It was just silly. Let me look at my old video.
Ness is out near Houston.
No, Ness is here with me in Dallas.
Oh yeah,
I mean, we're in the Dallas area, so that's how we both can.
We need to cook out or something, man. Like we're so close.
Dude, yeah, he can. Hold on, let me see. Look at this.
So
look at this.
Yeah, the tech.
Hold on, look at this. Look at this horribleness. Hold on, let's get me here. Let me turn this music up. This is horrible. This is freaking horrible. Where we at? At 142, I'm gonna clip that at 142. Make sure y'all let me know 142 so we can start this. All right, guys. So we've been roast my, I guess, first YouTube video. It got Retro Rob here, and then man, okay, fly like LJ. Yeah, okay. This is my pastor son right here. This is my pastor son. He's starting a YouTube channel too. So y'all make sure y'all go check him out. He's gonna start doing like songs and stuff. We're gonna show that video too. But man, y'all, this is my first YouTube video. So we finna roast my first YouTube video. Make sure you cut this music off because it was. I really thought I was doing something, y'all.
I'm so excited.
Oh, here we go. Let's see, can y'all hear this? Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that?
I can hear the music, yeah.
Okay. That's loud. Let me see. Can you hear this? Let's see. First of all, your host, Steve. Oh my gosh.
Yo, I love the curtain, man. That's class, dude.
This is iMovie. First of all, this is a video by DSL remote for the iPhone 3GS.
Wow.
This was 14 years ago. Oh my gosh. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Right Technology Show. Can you hear that?
I can hear a little bit.
Oh, I can turn it on. It said the Right Technology Show.
Is anyone in the comments that are saying they can hear it?
Can y'all hear it? Yeah, y'all can hear it. Can y'all? Yeah, let me know. Can y'all hear it? Look, I said the right. Look how I was looking, yo. Hello, what's wrong with me?
Like somebody's got you in the room making you say something.
Okay, look at me. Look what is going on with my chin and my mustache, yo. What is going? I had braids back then too. But yo, look at the camera quality. I just put the stuff up. Oh, he's out here that Cordy. Look, he's out here that Cordy. Yeah, it was Cordy. Man, God, hey, oh, yo,
Ness is shooting it straight.
Yeah. Hello, let me see. What did I say? Show. I'm your host, Steve Wright Jr.
I'm your host.
I'm your host. I'm your host, yo. I'm your host. Gosh. And today, I got a nice little application that I found in the iTunes store. Now, this application allows you to. Hold on, I'm trying to be super proper. This application. I was nervous as hell. The camera remotely over a wireless network. Now, look, this is before I started losing my hair. And so I got hair up here, yo. He said, Mr. Young Way. Go to the iTunes store and look on search on the remote. I found this no less than 20 minutes ago. And it's a DSL remote. And if you can see it on here.
We all did that. We're the camera.
Yeah, man, we still doing it to this day. Goodness gracious. I'm going to the application now. We're gonna launch the application DSL remote. Man, look at the iPhone back in the day, though. I'm sorry if you can't see it really, really good. All right, I'm struggling.
There it is. Yes, Steve Wright Jr.'s MacBook.
Yo, look how dope. I mean, back in the day, look, that's 14 years ago. The iPhone 3GS. I still wish I had one of those joints, man. Like iPhone, I still team iPhone back in the day.
I'm proud that it's 11 p.m. and your phone's still charged.
I know, I know, right? Oh my gosh! It's gonna load up.
Oof.
I know, right? Oh, they go picture B. That's a picture I just took. As you can see, I was fly, boy. All your
a clear pic, though, man.
Yeah.
Remote wirelessly, like you got manual, you got your shutter speed, you got your aperture speed.
Okay, so like basically, what I'm saying is like I'm using my iPhone as a remote control to like snap pictures with my phone. They got better. You still can do that too, man.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, she said with the little Bow Wow, Iverson braid."
I'm not gonna lie, man. I thought for sure someone was gonna say Luda.
I used to get Ludacris all the time, yo. All the time, get you Ludacris. Well, here we go. Boy, I was fly, boy. Telling you, couldn't stop you, boy.
Oof.
All right.
Automatic white balance. Going to the computer.
There you go. You know what? I cut around my uhs too. Everybody get that. They, when you like feel the words you talking about. I always cut around that. Like live, you hear me, but I always cut around that. Goodness gracious.
You have left on a raw file. Always shoot raw. A lot of people like JPEG, but trust me, if you shoot in raw, you'll be happy you have more things to do when you load up Lightroom 2.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Now this is something new I didn't see. See why.
Dang, still the same, man.
All right, I didn't know this.
Oh.
Tilt and rotate back in the day when iPhone had it, boy.
I'm going to do a test shot and watch what happens. This right here, my camera, I'm going to show you where it's at. Then move the laptop.
Oh, yeah, that's my first home in Arkansas.
You see, I have my camera.
I missed that home.
And it's pointing.
Yeah, first home's always the best, man. When it's like the first, you know.
Yeah.
I'm in the background right now, and I'm going to
wait a minute. Did you hear my voice go loud? I'm in the background right now. Listen. What the heck?
Because we didn't know where you went.
Yeah, I know, right? Hold
on. Dude, this is classic, man.
Now, I'm in the background right now. I'm using the remote to fire the camera. Here we go.
Man, I missed my Canon too. That was the Canon. I think that was a 7D I had. They go to flash. Yeah, turn the flash on.
Let's do another shot.
That was a good. Oh man, that remote for the iPhone, it was so dope.
That's cool though, man. Yeah, I never seen that before.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of weddings and stuff, like photograph weddings and just all kind of stuff. No transition, just turn the camera back to the.
They gave you the test shot.
That worked out a lot there too. Right? I used to like blow people's mind away. Yeah, I can do it on my iPhone.
Hey, I'm here for you. I'm here for Tick. I'm here for photographers.
Yeah, I was. I was all about photography.
Man, let's try this one more time.
Oh my god!
Hey, that's cool though. That's really cool.
Yeah, it was. That DSLR remote was really good.
There you go. That's my review. I love this. Well, I really do like this remote. I mean,
I try to make sure to think through my words and stuff while I'm talking on here because I was going through the MacBook. I was like, all right, get the MacBook. I was all in, boy. Oh my gosh.
Incredible.
I wanted a wireless remote. But remember, you have to use this over a wireless network. So it's good for studio shooting if you have.
No, I'm going to delete it.
You have a wireless network. I suggest you get an Airport Extreme. Also, too, right now, this is only for Canon shoot.
Yeah, I agree, man. I keep mine on my channel too, man.
Yeah.
The application store, I'm sorry. And read off what cameras it support for Canon.
And I didn't use no light. The light was coming from the MacBook.
In the store, it says
I got to edit around that.
The supported cameras. Okay, if you have a digital Rebel XT, XTI, XS, XXI, XSI. Say that 3 times fast.
See y'all. Look, I told you I can't talk for nothing back in the day. Still can't, but your boy still made it.
30D, 40D, 50D. Both of the Mark 5s. All the Mark 1Ds, and also too, coming. It says right here. So Nikon users, don't worry, it's a free update coming with this application.
Application.
Sure.
Application. That need to be a shirt.
Because I know how important Nikon and Canon is. I prefer Canon, but hey, Nikon makes some really, really good cameras. My first camera was a Nikon.
Yeah, they back in the day. Yeah, it was Nikon ain't nothing now. Nikon is like in the last.
This was 14 years.
Yeah, 14 years ago.
So you got to think though, man. Like when we were watching YouTube back then, I would have watched this and I would not known any different, you know.
Yeah.
EOS P1/500D.
Because this was YouTube back then. Everyone and everybody was, if they had the ambition, could put something on there, and that's what it was. That's what it was for, you know.
Yeah, it was like this is. I'm looking back, man. It's like bringing memory, straight passion. We're right in the kitchen. You know what? Let's open the laptop out. Let's teach some people how to do some stuff. Because like I still like photography is like definitely my thing, man. I love photography. Like, I mean, that's my gift. God gave it to me, and I was just teaching people. And look at my hairs in my neck. Now my hair is like Ray.
Yeah, dang.
I'm losing at the top, but like right here. But goodness gracious, man.
Live. So maybe at the end of this month. I haven't seen the update because when you download user update comes.
My teeth were a lot wider.
Especially with the new 3.0 software. Price wise, application. This is the highest application I ever bought ever, but it's worth it.
All right, so let me tell you about that, people. Like, don't be afraid to buy something and try it out, because like you see, right, start with my first video. I went and bought an application. Went and bought an app for my phone to do a review, I mean, it just you don't know where it starts. Like people be like, I want something free, and I want this, and I want that. Like I just went out there and bought it, and just turned the camera on and started talking about it. You'll get better over time.
Oh yeah.
Someone said, "Oh, this was a real YouTube before all the ads and trending clickbait." You know what? Every video is clickbait. Is it good clickbait or bad clickbait? So yeah, I still agree. Let's see what else.
Load it up. It comes up. Yes, get in focus. Dave Wright Jr.'s Mac.
Oh my gosh.
Push it. Thinking.
Bro.
All right. Here we go. It says fire. And there I shot 2 shots. I hope you enjoyed that review.
Look at this.
Sir,
That seems kind of ahead of the time there.
Yeah, it's still on iMovie.
rightwayphotography.com. My email, you'll see at the end of the credits. If you have any questions about this application, please feel free to email me and I'll answer the best I can. Thank you very much. Yeah, have a good night.
Oh, snap. Look at that, boy.
Whoa.
Let me see. Okay, look at the comments. It was 2 years ago. It had 7 comments. You have come a long way. 2 years ago. Somebody watched this 2 years ago. Wow.
The birth of a legend.
Somebody 2 years ago. Oh, Stevie Richards fitting. I remember Stevie Richards. Yeah, no TI support. You're correct. Yeah, Stevie Richards. He don't do the fitness, but he had his other channel.
Hey everyone, this is Stevie Richards. Welcome.
Oh wow.
And welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who may not know who I am, I've been an active.
He's a wrestler. Oh, look at this. Back when his hair wasn't so long. So people going back and watching these old videos. Man, like that's crazy. Let me go back to the oldest. Like so, my pastor's son. We did a video like this right here, and they were just doing something like here. They made a chicken McNuggets rap song, y'all. Look at this.
We're gonna do first. We're gonna do like chicken McNuggets, and then we're gonna do Dream. You're gonna have to do your rap, and then later.
These men all grown now.
What do you want for dinner? I don't know. Angel, what do you want for dinner?
I know what I want. I want some chicken McNuggets. Chicken McNuggets. Chicken McNuggets. Chicken McNuggets. In the funky sauce. In the top to sauce. Bring the next around. Bring next around.
Oh yeah.
On the
Man, look at the transitions and stuff I was using. Oh my god! And they always will hang out. I'll go get them and stuff. Look, they're here, right here. Look at him. It is him right here.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, that's it. Y'all go follow him. Oh my gosh. Yo, so
Yeah.
that's man,
Yeah,
dude.
that's cool, man.
It was, yeah. Just pure YouTube, just pure passion. Just
I love
doing stuff,
McNuggets too, man.
like- yeah, who don't love it, Like just all this stuff. Oh my
Dang.
goodness. Hit me in the back here. Oh, this right here got like 43,000 views 13 years ago. This is a really good lens. I think this is okay. This is a perfect example of an evergreen video. Ooh. But I'm just unboxing. Wow. Yeah, I'm
You
unboxing.
got the music in there too?
Yeah, it's still in there. It ain't got copyright struck. So this is a good lens. This is a really good lens. And it was just simpler back then, yo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Simpler times, man.
Wow, that's
Less drama.
yeah, definitely less drama, man. That was just y'all.
We need
We
more
probably
chicken McNugget vids.
hey, yeah, y'all like that. Y'all make sure y'all hit that in the comments because I'll roast some more of my old videos or we'll roast some of our videos of our podcast people, our podcast guys, and we do. Man, that was just wow. 14 years ago,
Yeah, dang.
and now I got the YouTube face, and I hate these little gnats to be just. I hate them things. They just everywhere. But look, little fruit flies, whatever the thing is.
Oh
Here.
man, they're annoying.
They are.
They regenerate like every 3 days.
And they're knowing like people talking crap on Facebook or YouTube, whatever it is and stuff. Now, like here, I'm got video of like just really good quality. Now, man, it's good to see progress of of YouTube and stuff. What I've been doing and stuff, and it's not just me, but just you can look at people old video like Marcus Brownlee. Look at his first video. He kind of did like had a laptop and start talking about stuff.
Yeah.
And just go look at some of your favorite. Go look at some of your favorite creators.
Yeah.
Look at their first videos.
Oh yeah, it's wild, man.
It does, man. It's like, wow. It's a blessing, man. It's like you don't know nothing. You just put the camera up there, and then as you go on time, as you go more and more, you start learning. Just think about how people first videos. If there was people who make the hate videos or the complaining and would be the drama channels. I wonder how their first videos are going to be like. You go back and see that stuff. Or they deleted or something like that. They changed their mind.
I deleted it. Yeah. Okay, man. What were they even hating on back then?
It's so silly, right?
Yeah. You call this Jiffy Pop?
What game was they mad about at that time? And it's so funny too, because like they mad about a game. You said what now? What you say?
I was saying the first hate videos of it was ET for the Atari.
No, I don't blame him on that one. That was a horrible
dude. He's like Pong. There's 11 games on here. It's all Pong.
It just going different ways.
Yeah.
Where's something in 2 minutes? Yeah, I'm making this a full-fledged video on that and roasting my first video. That's funny.
That's
oh
cool,
my
man.
gosh. Yeah, man. It was just like, wow. I just go back and look. I really haven't. First time I looked at it in years, because I always wanted to do that. But like, wow. I said, bro, I said, I'm your host. I need to use it again. I'm your host. I'm your host.
Wished everyone a good night too. That was very nice of you.
I know.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Hey, had the curtain there that I welcomed everybody.
Yeah.
I was nervous, bro. I didn't know what I was doing, but I did it though.
So now everyone's watching this, so they're gonna expect you. We gotta say good night tonight too when we're done.
Yeah, we do. Say good night. I'm your host. I'm your host, Steve Ray Jr. I said my full name, get an email, show you that I paid for the application. Good times, man. I can never take that. Thank God for growth. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank God for growth. Hey, another thing too, you can see the growth of my hair from like here to there, and then probably parting. Let me see. Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah. It's
wow,
man.
It's not that bad. Yeah. It's. I mean, as you get older, men lose it. I really think that I'm getting more comfortable losing my hair. I'm trying to hold on to this as long as I can. So, it happens. It happens. My dad lost his hair when he was like 18, 19.
Yeah. My dad started losing his at like 23, I think. And then he does this weird like magic I call it camouflage.
Mm-hmm.
He takes like hairspray and combs it over and like sculpts it, and so it looks like hair. But but like if the wind hits it, man,
it's gone.
Like
that's one. Hey, that's one big thing that like men who do lose hair, or like I think that's one big thing that we got to get over sometimes. Like I'm slowly getting to that point, but it's like, yeah, the hair thing, that's a tough thing for like a lot of guys, like oh, the
Yeah.
balding. But then like it is as you get older, you're like, yeah, okay, whatever, because that's an easy joke. Like look at that spot in your head. That's an easy joke.
Yeah.
It's easy. Like, who are these flies? Oh,
Yeah,
flies.
man. I don't know if I start losing mine here, like in my 60s or whatever. I'll keep it shorter and whatever, but I don't care. You know what I mean? It's like whatever.
Yeah,
I
man,
can't
that's
be full bald though, man. I got big ears and like a big nose. I would look like some vampire creature.
I don't know if I could be foul because I my back of my head shaped. It's funny. I got like a hook head, like baby,
I don't
like
even know. Like I don't even know what I got under here, man. It could be all lumps and stuff.
but it just gets older, man. It's like wow.
I don't want to know, man.
At least we put it. Hey, at least we put it out there. Some folks don't put it out there. They be hiding still. So you never know. It takes it takes a brave person to put yourself out on YouTube because you saw right there. I was nervous. Is I don't know. Get out, man. I was like really like trying to be perfect and trying to say everything really nice, and then I kind of it was just. But I was talking about something that I knew. So like, if y'all want to start, so make sure y'all talk about stuff that you know.
Yeah.
And follow your passion stuff. And then it's okay to switch to other stuff, Hey.
Yeah, like Steve, he does the outdoor stuff and the outdoor gear on like it's cool to see you guys all branch out on different things, man. I told you that when I talked to you last time and at Torg when I told you so
yeah, man. I tried not to
you grilled me though, and you were like, what were you impressed about?
look at Jay. Jay, you should jump on real quick.
Oh yeah, Jay should join, man.
Yeah, Jay should join. Jay, the link is. I sent that link to y'all. You should join. Bring your big head self all up in here. He's an even gent. Jay's great. Jay's great too.
He's a sweetheart, man.
He is. He really is. He knows some stuff too, man.
Oh
like
yeah.
Remember his EA Sports video that blew up? I was like, dang.
Yeah, he's been killing it these last 4 vids, man. He's killing it. It's awesome, man. I love seeing everybody succeed, man. Like I said, everyone can. The bowl's big enough to eat from.
Yeah, we all got something to do, man. Like everybody don't have to. You can follow.
We're all different, man. Like
we are.
Even if we're talking about the same games, it's a different perspective. Like I don't know, it's still variety to me, man. So.
Yeah, it's all about video games, really,
Yeah, I know. It's nothing that crazy. Like crazy.
Nothing.
Me and my giant.
He said, "My giant head about to hit the bed." Eddie, and take part next week. Yeah, next Wednesday, y'all. We're gonna try to have us, but everybody who's gonna be at Corks, we're gonna have guests on and stuff. He said, "Me and my giant head." Yeah. Oh, the video that he did with him, his wife, man. His wife is hilarious, though. They were making she like him and stuff.
Meredith, yeah, dude, she's a.
Y'all gotta go follow Jay, man. Y'all gotta follow Jay, man. Let me put his page up real quick. But yeah,
when we hung out in Michigan or Milwaukee, I was telling the story the other night on one of the podcasts we were on about how she set up a spreadsheet for me to do my finances for YouTube. She taught me all this stuff about write-offs and everything, having a channel and everything. I learned so much from her. I said in the video that was like
Jay's channel, y'all. If y'all haven't been to it, this is his channel right here and stuff.
Yeah, so he's doing really good, man.
Y'all gonna make sure y'all check his stuff out right here and like videos and stuff like that.
He's a hockey fan, so you can't hate that.
I like this right here, like arcade ports, because anything with like Street Fighter stuff, man, that's great. Like we should go to his first video too. We should roast his first diagonal. We'll let him do it.
No,
but this right here, I love this video right here. Yeah, the EA Sports and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, man. It
was over. How many views is it now?
It is 281 over a year ago. Goodness gracious.
Wow. Yeah.
He did them ranking, man. He killed it. Look at that. I can't do no good ranking video. Like I need to ask him for some advice how to do it. Dang, look at that.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, they're good people, man. It was cool to hang out with them and room with them in Milwaukee. So
yeah, man. Y'all, if y'all ain't this is Jay right here, y'all. So he said make sure y'all go follow him. Go give him a couple subs and stuff. Go look at some of the videos, man. The videos are great, man. Like, and it's really like just laid back. It's like comfort food. Like he got a comfort food channel, wherever your comfort food is, and you watch him like, oh yeah, I can watch it. There's no drama. There's no like,
Yeah,
no
he's my
mess.
coffee. He's my coffee vids in the morning because his videos come out early in the morning when I get up. So I legit just watch. Yours
You
come out
get up
later.
early in the morning, boy. What's wrong with you?
No. I'm early for me is 9:30.
Shoot, early for me is 11 o'clock.
Yeah, but I don't know. My wife's already up, and
Mhm.
I don't know. She makes coffee, and so like I'm, you know what I mean. Like I just got to kind of get out there.
Yeah,
So yeah.
dude. Since I came back from Japan, like my sleep schedule been like, oh, it ain't out of whack, but I'm getting up now like at 8 o'clock, and I hate it.
Oh,
I don't
sure.
get up 8 o'clock, man. I don't like it. I wake up and like, because usually when I get up, I will get up, pray, thank God, hit the feet, drink some water. Then I turn on like Busted Open, listen to like podcast, the live Busted Open. Busted Open is a wrestling podcast on Sirius XM. Turn on my phone, listen to that because it's like from 8 to 11, and I listen to that, or I sometimes rewind it and listen. And then I start my day. I don't usually start my day till like 12 maybe, but I know been getting up, I go hit the Goodwills and stuff. Like that's one reason why I switched for electric car because dude,
okay.
man, I used to spend like $250 in gas a week. See, people didn't see that. People didn't see that when I had a gas car. Like my gas, I had to set a gas budget, and I'm like, I can't do this stuff. Like in some weeks I didn't even go nowhere, and I was hitting it hard, just like going. People don't see that. People don't see the times you gotta fill up a gas. They all see your real good stuff,
Yeah.
and they don't see all that. They like, oh, you just find everything. Shoot, you don't see how your boy be wasting money with gas and stuff. Yeah, man. So what else you got planned this week, man? We better wind this down. What you got planned?
Nothing much. Just like I said, I'm working ahead because I want to take a couple months off and starting in July. After Carolina, end of July. I'm going to Hawaii for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Visiting my best friend from the Air Force, Adam. He's got he runs a farm out on the Big Island.
A farm?
Yeah, they provide fruit and vegetables and all kinds of stuff to the locals over 20 different places in town too.
Dude,
yeah, he packed everything up, man, from Seattle. And when everything went to hell during COVID and Seattle just kind of imploded, him and his family, they liquidated everything and said, we're out of here, man. So all their kids are homeschooled and they live and work on this massive farm. It's crazy, man. But I go out there to hide when I just need to decompress and get away from society and social media. I go out there and just go out there and hide because I don't have a lot of phone reception out there, and it's just a good place to get away. So,
you know what? My eventual goal is to get like a summer house in Japan, and just get there and just go to Japan for like 6 months.
Yeah,
and just come back, like have like a little house, little farm somewhere out in the air. If an earthquake happened, it won't do much. As long as I'm next to a train station, get me like a little box car. I do that. I've been looking at houses in Japan. I really do kind of want to like stay like half of the year in Japan and half a year in the United States and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's my
moving
goal.
to Italy in 5 years. We're moving to Italy, probably to Florence area. But we are contemplating keeping like a small apartment in the States somewhere, like a central location, just a small one. But we're going to live full time in Italy. So eventually all of this is going to be sold and downsized, and I'm just going to keep like the bare minimums for Italy.
That's when you can like do just like the not retro cons, but what I want to say like the modes and stuff like that, like just all that kind of stuff. Emulation, there we go. Couldn't think of it. That's when emulation will be really good.
I'll rely on like the mini systems, and I've got a few consoles I'll keep, but nothing much. And then even over there, if I miss something, I'll just hop on PAL. I'll just get some European stuff. So
Yeah, and also too, the older you get, you less you care about it too. You know, you don't really age out, but I think I'm always gonna be with games and gaming, but just like
it's not
I don't
going
look
to
at it.
be a priority, especially living in Europe. We want to see way more stuff. We're still young. There's a lot to see and a lot to eat. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Um,
food is so great
oh
everywhere
yeah,
else, and yeah, they don't have all them chemicals like we got here.
dude,
I done gained my weight, man.
it's a whole other world, man. It's unbelievable. You come back here and you start eating all that stuff with the preservatives and all that crap they put in it, and then you just feel nasty, man. And then yeah, that's why we hate going overseas and then coming back, because we dread eating again. Like, and nothing
Yeah,
sounds good. Everything
oh my,
sounds terrible. I don't know, man. It's a whole different way of life.
I was saying, man, like get out the United States and go somewhere and eat some weird food, talk to somebody in a different language, just meet people and stuff like I like.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that picture I posted with the little Japanese boys, two of them,
Yep.
and it was so adorable, right? I was walking and they saw I had my video game shirt. I think I forgot what shirt I had on that day, but it was a video game shirt. Oh, it was Zelda. It was a Zelda shirt by Dracula Bite. And he like Zelda, like I said, yeah. And he didn't understand. Then I said, yeah, Zelda. But he came up and like, oh yeah, I love Zelda. And I say, oh yeah, I like do like this, and they did. We all like did like this together and stuff. And I
Yeah.
walked in McDonald's. I kid you not. This little kid was looking at McDonald's, waiting for me to come out because I was waiting on for him in laundry, and he like looking like, is this kid waiting on me? It was like because it came out car, and I said, hey, it came out like, and like, you want to take a picture? You want to take a picture? And then he had walked up, and he could speak good Japanese, and he said, oh yeah, we love they love to take a picture. And I said, come on guys, let's get a picture. And like we like say Zelda, and they will take a picture, look at his mom. She like, oh, thank you so much. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Just made that family day. And we're like,
you.
thank you so much. And it was like, because I was deep in the chain, away from like, well, foreigners really you see few and far between.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like, it was cool. I ain't just like, oh, I feel like a star now, but it was just like that interaction and like coming out of McDonald's, kids like we doing seeing by Zelda video games and stuff. And they, it's just cool. Like, and he told me Nintendo Switch. I said, yeah. I got a Switch. I said, yeah, I love the Switch, and it was just a great
it's a great culture and environment over there. Always friendly, always clean, and they're just
it's clean. Yeah,
and it's like that video you posted on Instagram about how like they're living in like 2050, man, and they're just so advanced on everything, and they're living how we should be living, and that's why a lot of us are leaving. I hate to say it, but my family came here from Italy to start a life in America, only for me to go back to Italy to have a good life.
Because people complain and not doing the most people who do like constant nagging and complaining, talking about folks ain't doing nothing.
No,
really, honestly, they really ain't doing anything.
No,
because you're doing something productive, you'll be doing something.
Yeah, if you want to make a difference, then get out there and make the difference. Get out there, start doing something. But you complaining on Facebook to your family and friends is just you complaining on Facebook to your family and friends. That's not making change. That's
or a private Facebook group or
a group. Yeah, or no, who cares? If you want to make real change, you got to get on that. And so, and I don't do that. Then therefore, I don't complain. So
you ain't on Facebook anyway. They won't see on Facebook.
Touche, sir.
Facebook said, no, we're not having you.
Yeah.
That's so big. That's so crazy. You can't even sneak on Facebook, man. They won't even let you back on. I really want who hated on you like that, man, because somebody had to say something. Somebody that don't like you personally, and they never let you know about it. Really just, and you know what? They probably thinking they won. Oh, he can't get on Facebook anymore.
No.
That's really gonna affect your life.
I can only think of one person, and they're in Ohio.
On that note, let's go because they might be watching, y'all.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for what I was saying. We will talk some afterwards. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for joining the podcast. It's been a great night. We'll be back Wednesday with more guests about CorusCon, and then the podcast will resume about in a week and a half from now. We got more guests coming up. We'll be talking about different things. So, guys, always remember to do it the right way. We'll see y'all next time.